Okay, so like the cutest thing ever, I have my little bear in the background that's actually propping up my phone. So that's actually super cute. Today was another day I wasn't going to record a video and post it, but as we know, consistency is key. For that je ne sais quoi factor, I am still applying to be a freelance graphic designer. My goal is to post every day while applications are open, and maybe also post every day up until the end of August, because that's what I consider the end of summer, the last day of August. So there's that. What am I doing in the meantime? A lot. My schedule is always packed, it's always busy, always doing a lot of things. But I'm happy with my schedule being busy, if that makes sense. As you can see, I got my little afro going on. This is my hair in its pretty much most natural state. I brushed it earlier, but then I took a nap. You can see I got a few gray hairs coming in, which I think are very pretty, and I will accept no slander on. Sometimes, funnily enough, I wear my headphones as a don't talk to me accessory. Like, I listen to music on my headphones, but sometimes, even when the music isn't going, I'll still have them on because I don't want people to talk to me, which is so funny because I'm such a people person, but sometimes I just don't want to talk to anybody. I looked it up, and apparently I fall in the category of ambivert, which means I show tendencies of extroversion and introversion, which is super interesting because I always thought I was very much an extrovert. Oh, also, this is my Hello Kitty and Friends throw, and this is also the lovely bear my friend got me as a graduation present. And so I don't know how in the world we found Christmas plushies in the middle of summer. It was graduation ceremony last year, but hey, we did. I just love to yap. I just love to talk. I need to brush up on my French, not gonna lie. And I need to learn. Excuse me. I need to learn Spanish properly as well. So I'm just always keeping my plate full. And of course, there's working, there's having a job, there's making money, all of which, of course, need to happen and do happen. So, yeah, I am very much a believer. I'm a Christian. I'm very much a believer in sowing seeds. And so much of the seeds I sow, I don't get any ROI on it, and that's perfectly fine. Because the number one thing I sow is actually just love and just being a good person and just being genuine with people. And I feel like anybody can tell when you're being genuine versus you wanting something from them. And you being genuine with people helps a lot later on down the line if you do end up doing something where you need support from people. I'm not saying, but that's why I said you got to be very careful with that because you know, I never want, and I think that any good person should never want to be seen as somebody that has an agenda. I believe that people should be good for the sake of being good. My degree is in cognitive science, and we have this course called the neural basis of empathy, and so it talks about it talked about pro-social behavior and why everybody in society should work towards the betterment and good of society even if you personally don't care. And I would honestly really love to have like a chat or a debate with, I don't know, maybe Arthur TV or somebody about why it's important to have empathy, because there are many people, especially in the West, where it's very individualistic and go get them, and where there's very much a I'm only going to do things for myself. And we have the red pill society community talking about only do things for yourself and for your progeny, for your children, don't even do anything for a woman, blah 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 blah, va va voom. And so I'd love to have a debate with, or not even a debate, because I don't like debates unless they're in a structured format. Just a sit down conversation, like a podcast episode or special guest or something, where I just talk to people and just kind of get people's viewpoints on everything. That would be lovely. I'd love to be a guest on a podcast. I'd love to work with the team. Oh my gosh, how did I yap for 5 minutes? See, this is the issue. I can yap for hours, and my friends just let me, which is so bad because I feel like I'm being so selfish. I'm just like, no, we're friends. We should both be talking. You can't just let me sit here and yap for like hours. That's not right. But I have been blessed to have many beautiful, wonderful people in my life, men and women, from all walks and all backgrounds. So, yeah, I'm literally lying in bed shooting this video. I hope that this video is pleasant to somebody. It might be a bit boring. It doesn't have any va va voom edits and visuals, so I'm fine with it having 0 views. But I'm just putting this out there into the atmosphere for if anybody wants an amiga from across the screen. I hesitate to use the word friend because friend is a very strong word to me. It's only a word that should be used when you've personally built up a relationship with somebody. So let's say a a friendly acquaintance across the screen. So like a yes, we can be acquaintances that are on the way to being friends, maybe. So everybody have a lovely night and ciao bella. Bye.